Welcome, Gemini, to your love reading for August the 31st to September 2nd of 2018, so the weekend. All right, so we're going to see what's going on with you in love. All right, so let's see. I'm going to cut the cards. So person energy comes towards you, your response, the advice, and then the outcome. All right, so overall energy, person comes towards you. I already shuffled off camera too, so let's see. Okay. So, the overall energy, this is a scattered thinking where you're thinking too much about somebody, what they haven't done, what they are doing. And I feel like this is the energy of you tired of saying certain things over and over again, tired of trying, tired of repeating yourself, and you get frustrated and you're just wanting someone to disappear, abracadabra, get out my life, I don't want to talk to you anymore, don't say anything to me. And if they do get close, you might flip out, and it could be very extreme. So I feel like this is a very hasty energy. Some of you just need to slow yourself down and try to be patient as you can and do something else, I feel, because this can be really reckless, and you could be dealing with another air sign for some. Now, personal energy coming towards you, that particular person, either they have some emotional instability going on, they could be dealing with something that has caused some frustration because of maybe a letdown by you, a letdown by somebody else, dealing with an ex-partner, trying to find closure, or the fact that there's just where you two have gone through some kind of conflict. There were fights and arguments and things like that, and the both of you are crying and going through harsh issues and drinking and drugs, intoxication. If you involve yourself with that could be an issue for some. So I feel like that person is emotionally just closed off right now, and you might be angry with them about certain things, shut down, vice versa. All right, what is your response? I feel for some of you, this is you saying to yourself, you're just staying in your marriage, or you're not willing to open up, you're not willing to move, you're not willing to change your perspective about how you do certain things. And others of you, this is where you feel a bit stubborn. All right, you might even feel like you are rejecting somebody for good reason, and when you feel that you're caught up in your beliefs or your issue with compromising right now, it could be very extreme with how you approach that particular person. So I feel like these issues are very strong. And others of you, I feel this is you either going to the gym to get some exercise, you're working out, you might even go to the temple, whatever private temple, your own home, your own inner world, to reflect, to meditate, to try to recharge yourself, to heal. Others of you at school, you're trying to focus on other things right now, and you might be so busy with an organization or different things like that, and maybe partying, different events where you're just not wanting to be bothered. So that could be something that's definitely going on. Right, so I feel like a lot of you would like to commit, but something is holding you back, and the fact that you might even be in a commitment already. All right, now what is your advice? The advice is to make sure that if you are tied up, if you know that something is not right with you and someone else, if there's somebody else in the picture, it tells you to make sure that you're doing the right thing. All right, following the rules, making sure that you are determined to acknowledge what things might be unstable for you, the other person. So work, career, finding closure, doing anything that you can do to make sure that you take care of your family, your children, yourself. All right, first and foremost. And I feel like that's important, so you can be able to open yourself up to somebody else. So I feel like if anything is to change, a new beginning, a new start, you have to make sure that you're ready first. All right, and then here we have the Knight of Pentacles as the outcome. This is the energy of another person that could be around you in your life, that could motivate you, that you could be thinking about and focused on. 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are showing up. You might be around a lot of people this weekend, and maybe having different issues of caution when it comes to communication, the lack thereof, your emotional situation, not too happy, the financial situation. I feel like it's very it could be stable in some way, but you're still trying to do your best to make sure that it stays that way, so that you're able to contribute to the connection when the time presents itself. All right, so I feel here for some of you, it's a waiting game, and you feel like it's a game too much. That's why you might flip out at times with when you're dealing with somebody. So I feel like that could be very frustrating. So keep that in mind when it comes to the connection. I feel like somebody is maybe just closed off this weekend, and some of you might even be thinking about counseling because your partner might be having issues where they may need to make some changes emotionally or addictions that they may need to heal from in order for the connection to work out. So that could be on your mind. So let's see. Messages for Gemini. One card for Gemini for August 31st to September 2nd in love. We have codependency. It says addictions are affecting your romantic life. I don't always say those things, addictions. Now, sometimes that can be very prominent, but when I'm saying that and then this comes out like that, that can tell you that might be really important for some of you out there, depending on what it might be. I feel like these things are sometimes financially, leaning on someone else, not being able to provide for yourself or the other person provide for themselves, and also whatever they lean on to make themselves feel better could be a crutch, and it could be very unhealthy because they could block them from being their best selves or feeling motivated, feeling confident, feeling secure, these kind of things, thinking clearly. So these could be some issues. So kind of relate that to your situation. I feel for some, try not to stay in marriages or relationships just because of this certain thing or that certain thing. Maybe make sure that you're happy, with each other, and that you both can work on certain things and work things out, or make your way out of that connection if that's not where that you want to be. Don't force yourself to stay just because it's the other person that's into you and it's not the other way around. It need to be equal. All right, so have a good one. Much love, much light to you. And you can always go to the website, Psychicloveheals.com, to schedule something for you. The phone readings are not available at this time, but you can choose other options. Have a good one.